All right, welcome to our morning video.
Woo! We got a morning show.
We don't actually have a name for it yet.
No, we don't. I was thinking D&D's morning show.
Oh, boy.
Didn't like that so much.
We'll have to ask you guys about a name and see if you want to jump in there and help us out.
Yeah, we need some help. So let us know what you think is a good name for our morning show. We'd love to hear what you think.
Yeah, that'd be cool. All right, we're going to start off with a fun fact about each of us.
Should I start?
You ladies all start.
So a fun fact about me is I snort when I laugh. I get laughing so hard I snort.
When we first started hanging out, I was like, "Did you just snort?" She's like, "Yes, I snort."
Yeah.
And then mine, we actually have the music in the background here, and that's the channel's called Seriously Sinatra, but I love some old school music, so that's a fun little fact. I always like to put something older on, especially if it's kind of in the morning or cooking or whatever it is, just nice easy listening.
So what he's trying to say is he has an 80-year-old man living inside of him.
It's true. It's true. So let's get into it. We're going to go over like weekly topics. We have a list right here in front of us, and we're going to talk about a handful of different topics. So just to give you some more clarity, more detail, and just to get to know us better.
Exactly, yeah. This morning we're going to jump into it here. We're going to be talking about bread, tea, and peanut butter right away here.
Yeah.
So where do you want to start, Drew?
Well, I think that the bread, like bagels here, is one of them. And that's what we have here. We have some bagels, and we have peanut butter. And one of the things that we actually teach how to get away from bread products. Most of our meal plans or meals are all gluten-free, for example. And I think when someone jumps into a different type of meal plan or a different type of mindset, it's always like, oh, I'm never going to be able to have that opportunity again. Like,
I used to think that.
Yeah, like I'm never going to be able to have bagels again. I'm never going to have toast. And I think it's important. Like, it's important for us. Like, we always experiment on ourselves. We always lead by example. We think that's important. So we had bagels for breakfast. So we're like, well, let's bring them out and talk about this subject because it's important. And we want you to know that you're never going to come into a time in your life where you're like, you can never have that again.
Yeah. And this is a treat for us. Like, we don't have bagels all the time, but very often, right? So when we do, we make sure that the ingredients are good quality ingredients, and you can still enjoy having a treat once in a while. Yeah. Yeah,
so it's important. We're always reading the ingredients. We're always looking at what we're putting in our body. And we always want to look at the least ingredients that are better. And the other thing is if you want to have a treat once in a while, then you can have a treat. There's nothing wrong with that. And we consider that a treat. We were going to get into calories actually, but there's a ton of calories in bagels for whatever reason. And we just want to let you know that you can have that. If it's not every morning, I'm not talking about having a pastry every morning or 3 days a week. We're talking about, we might grab one of these once a month. And again, it's not to say that bagels in particular are bad. We just want to let you know, like the meal plans, for example, that we designed, you don't see bagels in there. You might see they're once every few months. This is just because they're usually a lower quality type of product, so we try to stay away from them.
You can find bagels though, if you kind of have to look harder for them, but sprouted grain bagels from Silver Hills, like the Squirrely Bread brand. So, and those are a nice quality. They're all sprouted grain, organic, GMO free. I know Superstore carries them, but they are a bit harder to find. But when you do, you could pick up some of those.
They throw them in the freezer.
Yeah.
And then pull them out on the weekend.
And they're delicious. We've had those ones. Very good. Peanut butter, want to make sure that it's organic and a natural peanut butter for the highest quality. The conventional peanut butters have all kinds of ingredients, some of which you can't pronounce or you don't know what it is. So stay away from that conventional peanut butter. Grab yourself a nice organic natural peanut butter.
It's a good rule of thumb when it comes to ingredients. More times than not, I would say 90 to 95% of the time, when you're reading ingredients, if you can't read the ingredients and you can't pronounce it or spell it,
Yeah.
those are our 3 top reasons why we stay away from certain types of food. So if you're looking at ingredients, stay away from the ones you can't read, spell, or pronounce.
Yeah.
But peanut butter, peanut butter, you're looking at one ingredient, peanuts.
Peanuts. That's what your peanut butter should be, peanuts.
Sometimes you can get some with sea salt in it. That's a little bit better, but one ingredient, peanuts.
Peanuts. And then you'll see on our bagels here, we've got some homemade jam. So
jam's okay.
Jams, yeah.
Just stay away from those conventional jams that the first ingredient is sugar. Like, you don't want to. There's so much sugar. There's sugar in everything. So don't add sugar to your diet. There's tons of so many people, friends and family, make homemade jam. They give it away as gifts. And if they're not making it cleaner or a bit healthier, then you can find places, or even at the grocery store now, at health food stores as well, that they don't have sugar in them.
Yeah.
What's next on the list?
Well, we're going to talk about tea, metabolism.
Yeah, tea's a good one. Tea, at this time this video is going to be released, it's getting a bit cooler out.
Yes.
Summer, I really don't have tea during the summer.
Not much, no.
Sometimes cold teas are nice.
Yeah. But we have green tea in here in particular, so we like to start our mornings off with a green tea that's going to help boost your metabolism, get it ready, running for the day.
Yeah. So that's why green tea is something else we put in our meal plans to boost your metabolism. It has tons of quality health properties. One of them is to boost your metabolism, which is going to help you increase how your body burns body fat. So if you do that first thing in the morning, give your body a boost to increase the ability it has to burn body fat, it's just going to be a great way to start your day out in the morning, which is why we would have green tea in our meal plans.
Yes. Yeah.
And I look for better quality green tea, like Lipton, or like they have those mass-produced, like cheap teas. I like loose tea, for example, but it should be enjoyable. It should taste good, and that's a nice way to start your day off right.
Exactly. Yeah.
What else we got?
Well, in the group, Kara actually brought up a good question about metabolism.
All right, so there's a few ways that we can burn body fat and increase our metabolism. One of them is through workouts. So the best way is to do resistance training. That's better than cardio, like just cardio, for example, which is why we do different types of resistance training workouts. Drinking water, eating spicy foods, or foods throughout the day. Those are important. Now, the best way to do it the best way to increase your metabolism is to have small meals throughout the day, because I suppose it's more realistic, it's more sustainable. You're not going to work out 6 times a day to increase your metabolism, or 4 times a day. It just doesn't happen. We have 20-minute workouts. That's going to do a great job in helping you boost your metabolism. So this is what we do: is we have breakfast first thing in the morning to increase our metabolism. A couple hours later, we have a snack, increase our metabolism. So what we're doing is breaking up these meals to increase our metabolism all day long. So to me, if that's our mindset, that's the way we've seen results. That's how we've seen an increase in weight loss, body fat, burning body fat, gain in energy. If that's our goal, then it doesn't make any sense for me to say, oh, it's 6 o'clock, we just finished eating, there's no more meals that we're going to consume for the rest of the evening. Many times we go to sleep at 9, 10, 11 o'clock in the evening. And then on top of that, we're not eating, we have no fuel in our body, we have nothing to increase our metabolism while we're sleeping. So we sleep to 6, 7, 8, 9 hours, hours a night. So that's what breakfast stands for. We're breaking a fast when we have breakfast, because we're fasting all night long. There's no food in our body. So to me, it just makes sense that you have as much food as you possibly can, good, clean, quality food, right up to before you go to sleep. Should be within an hour, I suppose.
But I think it's important what you said there, Drew, clean food, because a lot of times why we get into the habit of not eating food after 6 o'clock, let's say, is because the foods that we're snacking on in the evening tend to be those lower quality foods. Right. But when you stick to those clean foods, it's a totally different ball game then for how your body processes it that late at night.
And I think that's why experts say don't eat in the evening, because we know, very well that when we're eating in the evening, we're going straight to the pantry. And it's those sugary, fatty, processed foods that we're consuming late in the evening. It's not a clean snack meal, or it's not any type of clean nutrients or food at all.
Yeah, so stick to the clean foods frequently throughout the day, the smaller meals throughout the day.
Yeah, don't feel bad about eating in the evening, regardless of what you've heard or read or been told most of our lives. It's important to snack in the evening to increase our metabolism. And then when we have those foods late, like a good quality meal later in the evening, we're not looking for, our body's craving that sugar. Our body's craving those, we have those habits. So it's important to have that meal. Then we don't go to the, we don't go to the pantry, and we can increase our metabolism, burn body fat into the evening, and then.
While we're sleeping?
Well, not exactly while we're sleeping, but as close as
Why not? No.
as close as possible as we can.
Up to when we sleep.
Yeah. And then you get up in the morning, you have your breakfast first thing, and then you can increase your metabolism again.
And with your metabolism burning like this, you're going to be hungry. Like, you want to be hungry. I think almost, I don't know, we think it's not a good thing to be hungry all the time. Maybe that's where I'm going. But with the metabolism burning at a higher rate, it's a good thing. You should feel hungry.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
That's the first thing a new member or someone that tries one of our meal plans says, is like, I'm hungry in the morning, or I'm hungry throughout the day. Well, that's your body working. That's your metabolism increasing and saying, I need more nutrients.
Feed me.
Well, I think it is we think that more food equals more body weight gain. So in our mind we say, I'm hungry, I have to eat, which means I'm going to gain more body weight. Yeah. Which is, it's actually the opposite. The more quality foods we eat in shorter increments, then we're able to burn body fat at a higher rate.
So interesting.
And the last one we did a meal plan on chicken.
Yeah, this week's meal plan, we put in a rotisserie chicken in there, which is not really the norm. We don't add those things very often, but we wanted to show you how you can continue to eat healthy, I guess, or how you can stretch a meal, I guess, is what we were doing. So personally, we were having a super busy week and we hadn't had a rotisserie chicken in months, so we grabbed one, we picked one up, and that evening we had the chicken with some potatoes and some veggies. So that was our first meal. Then the next day we had chicken sandwich, and then Drew actually threw the chicken carcass in a crock pot and made a broth, and we had chicken soup. So out of that one chicken, we were able to have many meals, and easy to prepare meals as well. It wasn't a big, we didn't spend a lot of time in the kitchen preparing big fancy meals.
Yeah, you save money that way.
Yeah.
So like that soup, for example, we just chopped up some veggies, threw the carcass in with water, and that was four soup servings, and we still have extra. So that's a way to save money, and also use, a lot of people will probably eat the chicken and throw it away. And that was just a quick and easy way that we wanted to show you how to stretch those meals, and also just being realistic. Like, sometimes, I'm pretty sure we've all been there. You see a warm chicken sitting there, and you're like, oh, that'd be great. All you have to do is, it's already cooked. All you have to do is grab that, and your dinner's made.
I was excited, I guess, to see that now they have free-range rotisserie chickens out there. So that was the first time I had seen that. It was a couple dollars more, but still you're getting a better quality chicken as well, because sometimes that's the concern too, is with those rotisserie chickens, is the quality of chicken you're getting. But yeah, take a look, and you can find now free range rotisserie chickens.
I'm not sure we'd recommend that all the time.
No.
But just once in a while, when when you haven't planned or looking for something different, that's already ready to go, then that's what you can do.
You got a busy week, that's something where you can make multiple easy to prepare meals.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all we got for this week.
Yeah, thanks so much for joining us. Thanks for checking out our video, our little morning show we got going on.
We're super excited about it. Think about a name for us.
We're going to do these weekly for the next little bit, and then we'll get your feedback and see if you want more of them, and we'll keep doing them if you want them.
Yeah, have a great week, and we'll see you in the group.